first, to make this stretch of road safer, faster, you'll have to speak up.
10 minutes of nonstop news and your first forecast, all before the first commercial.
This is 10 at 10.
WPSD Local 6, your breaking news and weather authority. This is Local 6 at 10 in high definition.
A push to make this stretch of road safer.
Yeah, I've lived here for about the past year now, and I think I've encountered 6 wrecks in that corner.
Take a look. This is just one of dozens of wrecks over the last 5 years at that curve, a truck in a ditch back in July.
Yeah, it turns out there is a plan in place to deal with this stretch of roadway. Here's the area we're talking about, North Friendship Road from US 45 to US 62. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet plans to make improvements to this 3-mile stretch, including possibly widening the road. But it's the curve at the Seneca Lane intersection that had the most problems, including that truck we just showed you. Local 6's Juliana Valencia joins us live from that curve with our top story. Juliana, that plan is set for 2017, but there is a way to make all this happen sooner, correct?
Yes, but the people who live around here have to speak up, and there's a good chance they could. I spoke to several people in the neighborhood, and they tell me they've seen plenty of crashes, and the data backs them up.
It's a drive that can cut it close, sometimes ending in hitting something or running into a ditch.
I try and be as safe as possible around it, but it's just not a safe corner.
Nicholas Davis drives North Friendship Road every day. He has to completely stop traffic when he turns onto his street, Seneca Lane.
I never just kind of wing it. It's either you're either going to get hit or you're not.
State crash history shows at least 60 crashes in this area in the last 5 years. 45 of those involved property damage, 15 of those injuries, but no deaths.
Wet or rainy, any type of bad weather condition, it's almost impossible to see somebody coming or stop in time if you don't see them when you're crossing the road.
One thing neighbors say could help is cutting these trees, because it's sometimes difficult to see the cars going around the corner.
You have to inch up there just enough to see around the trees but not get into the other lane.
The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has a project in the works to reconstruct the curve. Funding is scheduled for 2017, so construction for realignment of the road and additional right-of-way wouldn't happen until at least July of 2017. The only way it could be sooner is through the community voicing their concerns to legislators to move the project into next year's funding.
Legislators start creating a new road plan in January, so it's up to the people who live around here to make the call between now and then to change this road sooner.
And Juliana, the state has a lot of projects to review for funding each year. Not all make it. What's the urgency to speed up this project?
Well, reports show almost 9,000 cars travel this area every day, but when you do the math, that amounts to less than 1% of those cars getting into crashes in the last 5 years. So again, it's up to people to help push this project up.
Okay, Juliana, thanks for that report. Well, Judge Executive Bob Leeper was part of a Senate committee that helped get funding for the design of this reconstruction plan. We have put up contact information of those state legislators on our web channel. Just head to WPSDlocal6.com.